It's going on 8 a.m. and we woke up this morning to a very intense rain shower. Panther says he doesn't like this at all. Good morning, buddy. I'm sorry. We had some serious thunder with it too. And it really scared the cats. Poor guys. Check the rain gauge for me. I think it says 4 inches.
Three and a half. You want me to dump it?
Yes, please.
I mean, it is exactly 3.5 inches.
Okay. It's still raining pretty hard outside. Not like it was at 7:30 a.m. this morning, but hard enough I wouldn't want to be walking around out there in it. I'm playing with Minecraft today. It's been a while. I am not a skilled Minecraft player, but I have an account and I know how to start the game and move around the basics. Anyway, you can do really cool stuff with Python in Minecraft, like execute a program and build a whole bunch of buildings. And I'm getting a demonstration ready to show the Robotics Club this afternoon. Usually when I bring up Minecraft, I have everyone's attention. I was having some TCP/IP port issue troubles this morning. Don was trying to help me troubleshoot it. The setting up the Minecraft environment so you can do the Python is not trivial. And we have some really skilled additional help this morning too. Hi, Midnight. Hi. He does this a few times a day. He'll stay for about 15 minutes and then he'll go on someplace else. So I've had really good success in getting Minecraft going, and after 30 minutes of researching, I have finally figured out how to give myself admin authority of my own server when I'm in game, and how to make it so that it will always be daylight. There is nothing more frustrating than trying to do a Minecraft demo and having your world turn to night mode when you don't want it to. So I wanted to, if I can figure out how to do it. Okay, there we go. I wanted to show you what I've done. First off, I've learned how to build these spire buildings, these 3-level things. And over here in the distance, I built a hollow building. Well, first they teach you how to build buildings that aren't hollow. And then they teach you how to make it hollow. So anyway, that's pretty cool. But I was going to show you the code for that real quick. And the interest and hope that maybe there are some kids out there watching that might be inspired by this to learn a little coding. So I'm sort of over here by myself now. I'm going to get out of the game. I'm going to come over here to my code, which figures out where my player is and then issues a couple of set blocks commands to build the building. One is to build a solid building of this block. And then the other one comes in behind and hollows it out by putting air blocks in the building. And it's not hard to run. Just come over here and run the module. And while it runs, and you can sort of see I have some debug commands in there so that I can see the value of X, Y, and Z and what my variables are. If I go back to the game now, and I spin around a little bit. If I've done stuff right, I have a building, and I do. So let's go up in the air so we can see our building. And the way it builds this thing, there's no hole in it. So if I drop back down on top of my building and I put a hole in it, I fall through. And you can see that I'm now inside my hollow building. Now, for a regular Minecraft player to build this, it would take a lot more time. So the thing I try to do with the kids is impress upon them just in 1 second of code how much building you can actually do in Minecraft. And it didn't take, as you saw over here, this is the code. It's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 14 lines of code. And several of them are, it's just not that big a deal. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Looks like the rain is causing robotics to be canceled today. So I guess I'm ready they're going to send the kids home early. They've closed the schools. For the few that are in school, most of the kids are at home, but they're closing the school. I'm sure we've had well over 5 inches now. And so I'm going to just be all ready for next week. Same view a few hours later. The rain isn't coming down as hard, but it hasn't stopped coming down. I'm sure we've gotten another couple of inches. We're over 5 inches now. And yeah, it's still a lot of water coming through. I know you can't see super good over there, but it's coming off the roads in the other part of the neighborhood down through our yards to the creek, which is not so intermittent right now. And it flows under the driveway, but it's really deep at the driveways. There's no chance ever I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it would come over the driveway. I mean, it's never even come over the footbridge. It's very wide and pretty deep there. And even though we've had quite the rain today, a typical hurricane might drop 9 or 10 inches in 24 hours. So this is some really serious rain we're having. Well, after Robotics got canceled and I pretty much got done what I needed to get done for Robotics, whether it be this Thursday or next Thursday, I sat down here with my Lego stuff. I had to put that aside this morning for my Robotics preparation, and I have added stuff to the stairwell. Changed it up just a little bit. It was good. That wall was going to be too low for the person standing here, not safe. And I liked following through with the slope here with the slope there, so I did that. And I've been working on the awning. I think I'm going green instead of red because I got red out on that building in the kitchen already. And then the little train. So if I flip back over here, you'll see it was red, and it was you can see the train. And I didn't want this train to be green like the engine, so I made it red. I've got yellow, red, yellow, which I know you can't see very good here. I'll put it on its side. And I did make the engine a little longer, which I may have to back off on that when I try to fit it. And I'm still not sure if the awning's going to be red, blue, or green. But for right now, I've assembled it green. It's not a very hard thing to change. So Don's getting ready to go for his run. I'm so sorry that it cleared up just in time for you to get it in. I told him he didn't have to go. I'm not making you go.
Nope, she's not.
But he's doing what he said is the right thing to do. So yeah. You be careful out there, though, because there's going to be, puddles and slick ground. And
yeah.
You please be careful.
Oh, I'll be careful.
All right. If I do anything else before I leave for my ride in Ruby, Don will be back and I won't have left. I did the boardwalk and the benches and where Ruby pulls into the garage when I show up with her. She has all these leaves underneath the real well from yesterday. I know, gasp. So when I get home, I'll probably blow the bottom over and try to keep the leaves out of the garage. Yeah, I told Don when he left for his run to, spot the driveway for me, make sure there wasn't anything down that I shouldn't run over. When we have this much rain, it sure wouldn't be unusual for there to be a bigger than smaller limb waiting for me out here. I didn't see anything from the front porch, but you never know. Well, there's not much going on at South Park. It's even greener than it was the other day, and I guess the ball field looks about like it looked. It just sort of puddles there. But I see the sky clearing, and I see Don over by the community center headed this way, so I did not miss his run through South Park. There he comes.
Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, Donnie. Love you. Well, considering for a while I didn't think I was going to get to leave the house today, I'm pretty happy to be out here. It's definitely clearing toward the west, so that's good news because we need to dry out. When I was blowing the parking pad, you know, up near the garage, as I approached the carport, it was actually like 2 or 3 inches of sitting water in certain spots over there. So yeah, we need to have the water run off for a few days before we get any more rain. I hope that's going to be the case anyway. It's one of those really weird orange sunsets. I just wanted to come back out. I looked at it, but I didn't stop to record it. Yeah, I just wanted to record it. I didn't stop when I walked past and saw, but we got another 2.5 inches of rain. So that's 6 inches total from this storm. So between like 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. we had 6 inches of rain. Don's changing the water filter under the house. I've made him deviled eggs. We're having hamburgers for dinner, and I've got the keto-friendly bun waffle mix ready to go. But more interestingly, here is this dehydrating stainless steel rack that we ordered for the Instant Pot. There's 5 trays, and they're all removable. It's really easy. You can have 1, you can have 5, you can have 3. I'm using it to make beef jerky. This is London broil that was sliced thin and marinated in teriyaki sauce. A lot of people only use 1 or 2 or 3 shells, and they put various pieces of chicken on it, like maybe chicken wings. Looks like it would hold 3 for chicken wings based on the height. So anyway, 3 hours. I think it was dehydrate at 160 degrees. I need to go check. I will put the recipe in the video description. So it marinated in a homemade teriyaki sauce for over 24 hours. And you got to drain the marinade off, and then you got to pat dry the meat so that it goes into there as, you know, dry as it can. And anyway, I think this is going to work just fine, but this is my first time trying to make beef jerky. So that fit down in there just fine. It doesn't look like it'll be too close to the burner. That's good. I will definitely be shuffling the racks around maybe every hour. So twice, at the 1 hour and at the 2 hour mark. See, it makes just a little bit of noise, but it's really quiet. Very quiet. So it's been an hour and a half. There was a little bit of teriyaki on the bottom, which I used a paper towel to get up. You know, it's only 160 degrees, so you can touch it. I'm gonna rotate it now. You can definitely see that it started to, you know, dehydrate to dry, but that is not done. So I'm going to flip these around. I'm going to put the bottom one on top and the top one on the bottom and stick it back on there. So NBC Nightly News just had a short little segment on things grocery stores are doing to prevent empty shelves like this from happening during quote unquote the second surge. Well, first off, Walmart Fuquay still has no antiseptic wipes. Not that I was trying to buy them, but they don't. And said 54% of Americans plan to always stay stockpiled now. I probably fell into that category before the pandemic, and I certainly plan to stay in it. At any point, they were saying, you know, Kroger's going to limit to 2 bathroom tissue, 2 toilet tissue, 2 disinfectant or whatever. Well, my comment to Don was basically that what this little short segment said is you better go out and get yours now. So if they were trying to stop shelves from looking like this, maybe they hadn't ought to scare people with reporting that they're worried about shortages again. Yep, it's burger night. So what'd you say, Johnny's not going to like the jerky at all?
No.
We can't let him have any of it?
Yeah, that's right. He's going to turn his nose up at it and tell you, oh, Mom, that's no good. This should be my second piece.
It smells the teriyaki flavor incredible. Well, have at it, Johnny. All right, here's the official. No, it is jerky, so it's not supposed to.
It's good.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Mr. Don said a little salt in the mix next time.
Yeah, I think it needs just this much salt.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Here.
It tastes like beef jerky.
Good. Bye.